In this video, we are going to be practicing drawing forms, and we are going to be starting with one of the most basic ones, which is a cube. But before we start with our cube, we have to make a square. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a square. Remember, a square is just a shape, and the shape is nothing more than just a line that has either curved or crossed itself to enclose a space. So let's go ahead and get started with our square. I'm using a ruler to try to make it as perfect as possible, but remember, we're just practicing, so it does not need to be perfect as long as we try our best. All right, so here I'm almost done with my square. Making my square 2 inches by 2 inches. All right, so here is my square. Now let's go ahead and turn this square into a cube. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw lines going at an angle. So I'm gonna start with this line right here. I need to decide how long I want it to be, and I need to make sure that all of my lines are the same length. So I'm gonna do about 1.5 inches, more or less. So about right there. So then what I want to do is I want to copy this line and put it right here. And remember, all lines have to be the exact same length. So start right there, make sure I follow the angle, the exact same angle, otherwise it's going to look distorted, and we don't want that. We want it to look nice and three-dimensional, so it's about right here. All right, so next I'm going to copy this same line one more time, but I'm gonna copy it right here. So make sure I follow the same angle. All right, make sure it's the same length. About right there. Make sure it's parallel to this and this line. Okay, so it's about 1.5 inches right there. All right. So now all I have to do is on this side I have to enclose it, right? So I'm gonna copy this line and bring it over here. So about right here. Make sure it's parallel to this one, right there. Okay, and then last I'm going to enclose the top part. So I'm gonna copy this line and bring it up here. Right there. Again, remember that right now we're practicing, so it doesn't matter if our cube is not 100% perfect, as long as we get the main concept of making a cube. So here is my cube. You can always go back and erase extra lines that you might have that you don't want, any markings from the pencil, just any corrections you want to do. But here is my cube. We went from a flat shape, which was a square. We transform it into a 3D form, and it's now a cube.